Hey there and welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, as manifestor of knives and all things sharp. Hope you're doing well this morning. Going to be more of a roundtable drop-in type discussion than an actual class. Not going to be looking at any particular knives. I do have a couple to show you, but first, today we're taking a look at our drive to 1,500 subscribers and the giveaway that's going to happen when we get there. As of this morning, we're at just about 1,349 subscribers, which is fantastic. I never thought I'd see that a year ago, but we're getting there, all thanks to you. What knife am I going to give away when we hit that 1,500 subscribers? Well, that depends on you, the viewers. Whichever one has the most views. Right now, it looks like what is it? Yeah. Right now, it looks like the Civivi Hadros has the most viewers. And fortunately, that one is now available and will be on my website for sale very shortly. Or at least I hope it will be. So that won't be a problem. Behind that, next most popular seemed to be the K-Bar D2 Extreme and the Topstone Warrior. Of course, neither the Buck Persian nor the CRKT M16 fixed blade are very far behind, so those are possibilities too. You never know. Sorry, trying to get a dry mouth here. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, there's a few other out here, so yeah. What do you want to win? Yeah. Like the video, share with all your friends, and who knows? Those numbers can change in a heartbeat, as you no doubt know. I sure have found that out. As far as the history of the channel, I find myself in a bit of a sticky situation right now, especially financially. As many of you know, my mother recently died. A month and a half ago anyway. Problem I've run into, and it's affecting the channel, is that I assume that since she had a will and neither my sister or I were going to fight it, because neither of us saw any reason to do so, that it would be settled fairly quickly. And so I went ahead and paid her funeral expenses out of my own pocket. Then I found out that Mom's estate is just big enough that under South Carolina law, it has to go through probate before I see a single penny of it, which under ordinary circumstances wouldn't be a thing. I mean, but that also means I can't get reimbursed for the money I spent on her funeral, which came out of my own pocket. So I'm out $5,000. Needless to say, that put a hell of a hole in things. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I started this company with $400 worth of custom targets, and as anyone who has browsed my website knows, I've got a lot more than $400 worth of targets now. As a matter of fact, I won't give you the exact figure, but it's fairly well north of 50 grand in stock value, so in inventory value, not bad. So yeah, I'm going to be able to recover that $5,000. It's just going to take me longer than I want. It means I'm not going to be able to buy certain things to restock my supply as fast as I would otherwise have wanted. But that's life for you. My wife has suggested as a way to help deal with it and keep the channel going smoothly, more smoother than it has in the past month, would be to start a Patreon account or something along those lines. It's a possibility. I'm just not sure. Norm for Patreon is that you give your Patreon subscribers something that they can't get on your regular channel to help entice them and give them a reward for helping you out financially. And I'm not sure what to do that. I guess I could give away knives of various values depending on what how much you pledge to my channel, but I'm not sure Patreon would appreciate that, especially since they're based out of California and tends to have California type views on weapons. And even if it was, I'm not sure I feel comfortable using Patreon to start a Knife of the Month club, which is what that could easily turn into. I am writing a book based on my Knife Basics 101 series. It'll probably be self-published. So I could probably give away copies of that to my Patreon supporters once I get it finished written. But I'm not a really good writer, I gotta admit. So that would be a possibility. I could possibly... I'm getting well enough known that I could possibly start doing interviews with some of the bigger knife makers and some of the independent knife makers. Kind of take my Patreon supporters on a tour of the world of custom knives. Let them see that. I'm not sure. But if you think it'd be a great idea for me, I'll go ahead and chime in down below in the comments. Let me know what you think. What do you think I should give my supporters? Do I even need to give the supporters anything? I'm assuming I do. If you're supporting me, you deserve something after all. Just not sure what, so let me know what you'd like. I could always give away t-shirts and coffee mugs off of my merch store. Yes, I've got a merch store supporting this channel too. Haven't sold very much through it yet, but hey, every little bit helps, and I could definitely give away some of that to my Patreon supporters. No, this mug you just saw me drinking out of is not one of the ones I offer on my site, because, well, this one is from Black Rifle Coffee Company with sporting 5-finger death punch. I might come up with mug something like this myself. I don't know. That's good. But yeah, let me know what you think. Well, I'll admit I could use some money for other things. Like I started uploading a video over the weekend, and because of equipment problems, it took almost until Wednesday to get the thing completely loaded and all. So what should have been posted Friday ended up being posted Wednesday. Not good. I could use some new equipment. I've had a couple people come out and tell me more knives, less you, which I don't know. I thought most of my videos concentrate pretty well on the knives, but one or two people think otherwise. Problem is, for me to do what they want, I need a new camera. Another reason for a Patreon account. But enough about that. Let's get on to the knives I brought along to show you. Today I brought out a couple of Colts from my personal collection. These are both Stockmans. And Colt was an interesting knife company. They didn't actually make the knives themselves. They had a contract with another company to make the knives. And they were nice knives. I mean, maybe not case quality, but very close. And a lot bigger than most case knives you see nowadays. Let's say it's a Stockman with a standard assortment of Stockman type blades. Very good Very striking handle. Just really great. The other, and in addition to some of the synthetics and like, they also did jig bone. As you can see, it's got the Colt horse on it. Reason and the Colt horseshoe up here. But they aren't being made anymore. Reason is simple. When Colt went through their bankruptcy hearing, I think it was about 6 years ago now, the judge ruled that these knives were watering down the brand value and ordered Colt to stop making them. Or rather, the company Colt had contracted with to stop making them. And so they haven't been available for 6 or 7 years, which is a shame because, as I say, they're really nice quality knives, and the price was quite reasonable. I mean, this particular one, the 175th anniversary Stockman, I don't know if you can read that clearly or not, but yeah. This one only ran about $26. Okay, it probably run closer to $50 now, but still, for a knife this quality and this size, the price was fantastic. And they had a large number. Let's see here. One other. Yeah, give me just 1 second. As you can see, they didn't just make pocket knives. The Jungle Jumper. This one was modeled almost directly on a Russian knife used by the Russian commandos. And it's stacked leather handle, a skull crusher type pommel with a lanyard hole, nice handguard, Colt right down there at the base of the knife, fuller on one side but not the other, long knife, balance is about an inch in front of the handguard, which isn't bad. It's not a very effective fighting knife. Matter of fact, it's almost a short sword. But it's still a very sweet knife. It came with a nylon sheath that had molar strapping available, and a little pouch so you could put a sharpening stone or something in the sheath. All in all, Colts were really sweet knives, and a lot of people were starting to collect them. Matter of fact, there's still a fair number of people out there who collect them. And if you're wanting to get into knife collecting but not spend a ton of money, Colts are not that bad a deal. I mean, let me double check real quick just to make sure I'm not telling you wrong. We'll go to eBay and do a quick search for Colt knives. And yeah, you can get Colt knives ranging from $8 up to $50. And they've even got a couple here on eBay that I never carried. So here we go, the Colt 1860 American revolver knife. $40 at best in offer. The 175th year anniversary trapper knife is actually one of the most expensive on the page. So far, it's up to $89 in bidding. But then the 703, which is a very beautiful knife, is only $12. This one, of course, you can always find it somewhere on no matter what you're looking at. Colt folding knife, pre-owned. Price $243 starting bid. It's been up for 5 days and not a single person has bid on it yet. I'm sorry, it's just not worth $243. But if you can get it, more power to you. So, I am glad to see some of the other ones are starting to go up in price slightly. Here's one of the ones I just showed you is now going for right around $69, so that's what the bidding is up to. Another one I have in my collection is bidding has gone up to $69.95. So yeah, still a great knife, still in demand, but a much easier and cheaper way to get into knife collecting than collecting old case or Remingtons or even bucks. So give it a thought. In the meantime, I've gone on for 18, almost 20 minutes here, so I guess I better get going. Got a commission for a display case. If you're interested in one to see what I'm talking about, got them on my website. This gentleman has asked me to build him one out of cherry, so I'd better get going and get working on that so I can get it finished up and get it shipped out to him on time. In the meantime, y'all take care. You enjoy yourself. I'll leave you a couple videos over here I think you'll enjoy. And of course, as always, there's this target over here you can hit if you want to subscribe. I hope you do. Get us up to the 1,500 mark so we can give away that knife. And I'll see you on Friday. At least I hope I will. Bye now.